Hello, everybody. My name is María, and for the following minutes, I will be speaking about my Erasmus experience in Ghent. And for it, I have created a brief PowerPoint so that you can have more or less a little idea of what you can expect there if you're planning to go. So the main aspects that I'm going to comment is Ghent itself. I will be speaking about the city per se, then how I managed to have an accommodation, then the activities I encountered during my Erasmus, and finally, what's my opinion about this experience. So Ghent. Ghent, it's a beautiful city. I mean, it's a breathtaking city and a mesmeric city. It actually, if you like Harry Potter and all that stuff, it reminds me of this Gothic architecture, which is absolutely beautiful. So if you're into these kind of things, you may enjoy it a lot. But unfortunately, it's a very rainy uh, place. So get ready for this because it was something that it was shocking for me because here in Spain we are not used to that amount of rain. So it was something that I had to get used to it. But at the end of the day, you get used to it. It's also very cold. The temperature can be between 2 and 15 degrees. Between it depends on the month you're going. The coldest months are before Christmas, and also the most rainy ones. I went on February, so it was not that rainy and not that cold. So if I were to give you my recommendation, it would be to go on February better rather than before Christmas. These are some of my favorite places. You have Belfort. If you enjoy to take pictures and all that kind of panoramic pictures, Belfort is the place for you. You can go up there and you can take absolutely beautiful panoramic pictures. You also have Gravenstein, the castle of Gravenstein, and also St. Nicholas. And of course, you also have the river. In general terms, Ghent, it's an absolutely beautiful city. I mean, if you like to take pictures just like me, you will get tired of getting pictures. There's nothing that it's ugly. There's no ugly thing in Ghent. So my recommendation would be that if you like to take pictures, just charge your phone to its maximum and just enjoy. I have seen my albums and I have around 1,000 pictures or even more. So you never get tired of taking pictures there. How about my accommodation? Well, my accommodation, as I said, 3 months. I was in an internship, and my recommendation would be that you go directly to contact to the University of Ghent, so that they can provide you with a residence. Because if you're searching for a flat, for a shared flat, it wouldn't be a good idea because they ask you to have a contract of 1 year minimum. So the student residence, it's more flexible in this aspect. So it would be better for you to go straight to the point and contact the university. And as for me, I was in Homa Street. It was quite a comfortable place. That was my room. As you can see, it wasn't too big. I have a sink, a wardrobe, and the most important thing for me was this thing, which is the fridge. I think it absolutely saved my life, and I'm really grateful that they gave me this because the rest of the things, the showers, the kitchen, and the bathroom were shared, and they were sometimes a little bit chaos. But in general terms, they were quite clean. But I mean, it could be cleaner, but you get used to it. Another thing is that I share with around 50 more people. So this was something new to me as well. But as with everything, you at the end of the day you get used to everything. These are some of the supermarkets. I went to the Les, which is the most expensive one because it was the nearest one to my residence. But you also have Albert Heijn, Crivat, and Carrefour Express, which are much cheaper. And in case you have any gluten intolerance or any allergies, don't worry because you will have the necessary in these supermarkets. How about my Erasmus? Well, my Erasmus, as I said, I was there for 3 months between the 2nd of February until the 5th of May. And I was there for an internship, but more specifically, I was there as a graduate student. This means that I studied English studies and then I enrolled myself in Elite Master. And once I finished everything, I was like, what can I do now? So I thought that it would be a great idea to give it a try to make an Erasmus. because in fact it was my first Erasmus in my whole life. So it was something that I needed to do one day in my life. Which were the tasks? Well, I was in the Spanish department, more specifically working as a teacher assistant with a translation and interpreting class. And my tasks were mainly to help them with the Spanish, create some material and all that stuff. It was like, yeah, a support teacher, let's say. So in this sense, if you expect to be translating and all that things, these are not the perfect internship for you, because you will barely do anything about translation, rather than helping the students. So if your idea of this Erasmus, of this kind of internship, is to translate a lot of things and all that stuff, this is not your cup of tea. You're working more as a teacher assistant than rather than a translator. Another task that I had, it was transcribing an audio description of the Netflix series. I really enjoyed this task. It was an amazing task. And all this task, teacher and all that stuff, it took place in Campus Mercator. What's my conclusion of everything? Would I recommend this experience? Yeah, of course. I mean, it was absolutely amazing. I consider myself very lucky of having had this experience. The city, not only the city, which was mesmerizing, amazing, and breathtaking, uh, regardless of its rain, but also the people that I met there. I really really appreciate them, and in fact, I would say that this experience was absolutely amazing thanks to them. So in this aspect, I'm really really grateful to them. So yeah, I would recommend this experience if you like to have a good environment, a good working environment. You like to go to class and help the students, which were also amazing people. I would absolutely recommend this experience because you will not regret it. So if you have any question or doubt or similar, you can contact me through my email or my telephone number. I will be more than happy to answer your questions, because it's more than understandable that you can have any questions. So be be free to contact me, and well, that's everything. Thank you very much for your attention and have a very great day.